when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
The man right here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Man.
This is fielded at the goal line. Well, it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard.
Let's go, ho. Yeah, I'm ready. Fuck. Hit your X button, guys. Oh, no, never mind. No, don't do it yet. Well, you already don't worry about it. Well, who? I think Jerky Boy's at work. Yeah, they changed his schedule. Oh. Yeah, I did. I think I did see him on there earlier too. But I wasn't on my game. I checked it through my phone. Yeah, he a bum. That was out. I ain't worried about that, home. That was some bullshit. I come back. You know he gets his little. He won't win nothing else.
This is the Oklahoma State run. Chris Carson. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
He won't win nothing else.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Oh, that was some bull. Yeah, he dropped that.
You tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Bullshit.
Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
He's not on board now. Let me get that. Damn, I was supposed to get that.
Randall that time there to knock it free. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to
See, I got somebody in that
direction.
motherfucking corner,
like they
though.
think they've got something good going there, and they think
Just
those
stay open
numbers
all
are
he
going
wants.
to
You better
increase.
throw it when he open.
Now it's Wilson, forced out to his left. And he's got it.
Oh, that's him right there.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Wilson on first
Stay
down.
back there.
Flushed out right. It's caught
He
right
went the
side
wrong.
Dixon.
Grab his
So he got
ass.
3 at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now,
Yeah,
meanwhile,
wow,
a
hell, you
pass
throw
that
that dumb
should have
shit
been
again.
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the fifth time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Damn, man. Shut that shit down right there.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
This must be
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Having if you ain't eat, I suggest you get up and eat.
Now Wilson on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Let me tell you something. I didn't even know my controller was out.
A first carry now
Chubby
for Nick
Chubb.
Chubb.
Chubby
They're
Chubb.
going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken
Chubby
down.
Chubbs.
That good for 22 and a
Don't
first
forget
down.
I got that.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, they created a big run. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Oh.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Negative yardage. They're gonna fucking kick
Now a
somebody,
second
man.
down throw for Mayfield. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins.
No, he didn't.
There's Wilson to throw. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone,
going
can't
nothing in the
there.
dark.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He's just going to dump this one to his fullback out of the backfield. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Punch him in the
that's
grill,
often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Again, Wilson.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again here, Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis.
You get that.
He can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. 4th down. Here's Wilson.
Get that slot.
That is going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. In the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th. Youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
And when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Well, that game experience come into play at all. But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Big tight end. He's home. That's a touchdown.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 61 yards. And the Browns were able to cash in for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got to it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him.
PG.
In today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On to that Yeah, right.
Lockett the return.
Going to that motherfucking fight tomorrow.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Come here. Oh, that was luck. He didn't even know he had that. You didn't even know you had that.
And start over and rebuild that confidence.
First down yardage on the first play.
You didn't know you had that.
Yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
That's cool, though. I don't blame you.
On first down, Wilson. He hits the one right side. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size is...
Come here. Come the fuck here, nigga. Around that corner if you want.
Right around the 44.
Coming for your ass.
Myles Garrett
yeah,
in there
around
to
that
drop
fucking
him.
quarter.
And it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Shockwave can't beat
Back
these
to
motherfuckers right here.
Field after this.
I said Shockwave can't beat these Browns.
On second down.
Come here again. Come here again. Uh-oh. He gets up in the
in
motherfucking
there
corner,
to
eh?
pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
Oh, he turned my boy, man.
Situations if you're an O-lineman.
Oh, without a doubt.
Thank you.
You just know
Thank
they're
you.
coming,
Drop
and
that.
you never
That's
know
what's
exactly
up.
how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Let's go.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, my God. Yes, he is. Yes, the fuck he is. Now, this is the pick
And
six.
how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let him go. You might get it. No, because you might get it. You might get it. If you do, it don't matter. You ain't scoring before the half, though. I'll tell you that. You can get this all you want. I bet you don't score before the half. Oh, he let this shit go down. Oh, let's go.
So that'll back him up 5. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland.
This is a run back right here. Jabril Peppers. This is a run back.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
We don't care. Wow.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
That's Duke.
And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is,
I see you.
can they seal the
good hit.
Offensive tackle or tight
Good
end
hit.
in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
You got to go for what you know. Come on, Baker.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Give him time.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Throwing well, and it's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Pick him apart. Let's at least get a field goal, guys. Let's at least get a field goal. Huh? I said let's at least get a field goal. I ain't stutter. Man, this nigga must think
a first down throw for Mayfield.
Because he's open up. He's open.
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Going back to the side, he's got it.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again, man.
Into the end zone.
Let's try it again.
Cleveland.
But this from this way, let's start.
Jarvis Landry, 48 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter.
Now we got the D up and we get the kick ahead.
No, not at all, because if they don't, they almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. Then a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks.
You know what I mean?
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script
but you're not coming back this game,
scripts go between 12 and 24.
I'm going to make sure that. Nah, because if you don't score right here, it's over.
Not very deep.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do the second half. So if you don't score right here, it's over.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
You had the whole fucking side to run, and you didn't run? Are you crazy? I know you crazy now. Yeah, that was some crazy shit right there. I know you crazy. You had that whole goddamn.
This is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Are you crazy? Now you ain't going to have it no more.
I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
See, I'm putting down with Shell. Oh, he been over.
He's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Charge the ball free.
Popping niggas. I gave you a chance, didn't I? Didn't I tell you?
Make it easy for you.
I gave you a chance.
We just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
If you don't score right here, this shit over now, though. You don't score right here, I'm gonna say it's over.
2 for 5 to this point.
Yeah, it's over. If I score, it's over. All right, it's over. You ain't coming back. Let me show you how I'm gonna play the second half then, since you don't believe me.
Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket.
Don't do it.
He lets it.
Y'all got the best. Look, I got the best corners in the league, homie. I got the best corners and safeties in the league.
Incomplete.
Told you, bro. Give it up, man. That's how it always happens, though. I beat you the first game. You come back and beat me the second game. You're going to claim you're going to change your joint up. And then, you know.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Oh, that's cool, too. Shit, why don't I? Nigga, you can play your heart out.
They'll let Dean go forward with Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Don't act like this shit you doing ain't, you know what I mean? You know you playing your heart out right now. You just ain't. It just ain't coming together. That's all. Oh, nigga, you playing?
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
All right. Say the same thing Poochie Slim said to me. The second half.
Play of the half. It's Wilson.
I'll beef you up the second half.
Launch this thing way downfield.
He ain't scored. If he would have caught that, I'd have got it.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
You see how fast my safeties and my corners are, bro?
On EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be taken in at the 1.
They kicked that shit to the ball, huh? Oh, he should have broke that.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
15, god damn. 35, 36.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
He'll be
taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Oh, he almost broke that.
Down into Seattle territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Well, my dude's going to run too. Fuck that. But I got 2. I don't got 1. One gets high.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Chubb
get it down on the play to the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
I'm doing niggas just how they do me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Just how you do me. I'm talking about PG, young boy. We running it just there. He a young boy. He don't know nothing yet.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He's a young boy.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Oh, that was some bullshit. I got him, bro.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know, the Patriots.
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, "Were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation?" He said, "No comment," because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something. You got to find something different. And Tom Brady,
get the fuck out! You see that?
And there he goes.
That
20, 10. Touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Man,
and you know winning this game, though. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you.
I get a field goal. This shit still over.
Get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Man, let Peppers get that shit,
This will be taken in at the 1.
He is in the kicking.
Taking up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we're good to go. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And it pushes way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh,
now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for Jumpy. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
I need to fucking deal.
Following the penalty, Chum looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. And he makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when this happened.
Oh!
I know that, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
Oh, man.
In there, and one of these days, you're going to think that you were.
That should have been
there. Here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away. And incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I think if he wouldn't go for it, he wouldn't have
gone. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Look. Oh, I thought I threw it up on the dude.
Third time.
What the? Oh, yeah. Oh, catch him.
There he goes, right side.
This motherfucker, man.
It's a touchdown.
Still ain't going on.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, shit. Go. Ah!
All the way up across the 40 and down at the 40.
We're making some adjustments now. No. Come on, let's go.
Great return.
Yeah.
Taylor will bring the Browns up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Oh, Duke, you supposed to break that.
48-yard line.
Give him
10
like
yards
that.
on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd
wrong
and
with
very
you,
short.
man?
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners,
you don't give a fuck.
Run around the offensive line pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The first throw here for the backup Taylor.
Oh, you big game.
That's complete.
No.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Trying to hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I don't like that, home. I really
tried a
don't.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Barkevius Mingo coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Where am I? What down is it?
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
What the fuck is that?
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got his man.
Good catch, baby.
That's Landry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Ooh, look at this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor.
Oh, bullshit.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. They were looking for Johnson that time. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Only a couple there. He'll be brought down about the 28.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
A flush to his right.
Yeah, that's like go out.
Able to take this one up to the 35. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Yeah, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is.
Oh, that was some bullshit. Man, grab
his
bitch ass. Don't go with that whole shit again. Trying to let him scamper
They knew what
through
they
there.
wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
A little lucky ass shit you getting.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Wilson.
Let me get that. Stop that, too.
The field, but it's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you.
Take that shit out of his fucking
Couldn't hang on
hands,
to
bitch.
it through the contact.
That's right.
Incomplete.
His fucking hands.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
He caught that bullshit.
It's been in. And able to rip
And that was
up a
on
good
his
chunk of
ass.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
That was some luck shit right there.
Wilson to throw. Rolling to his
That was
left.
that. Tough, baby. Tough, baby. Tough, baby.
Huge play at this point
Tough,
in the game.
baby.
Myles Garrett getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Wilson. This is complete. It's Baldwin. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That shit.
They'll wind up getting 10
That was
back there,
luck
so it'll leave
shit.
them with a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up
That
4th
bitch ass
down.
nigga can kick that shit now.
4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be
Let's go
very
with the
careful
money.
not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is not kicking that dumbass field goal.
And this Browns defense stands tall. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go
Why
for
would
it
he kick
there.
that field
Game
goal?
tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situations?
Oh, over here. Tough catch,
all
baby.
those things?
Tough
In
catch,
this
baby.
situation,
Let's
I thought it was
burn
an
one.
incredibly aggressive play.
I said
And
let's
it didn't
burn
work
one.
out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this
Tough
thing a little
catch,
bit more
baby.
interesting.
Tough catch. I forgot my password, yo. I wrote it down, though.
I want to know how to deactivate this family link badge. Let me see.
Now it's Taylor.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted.
Dang.
Picked off at the
Dang.
30. And he's able to take this one back
That was
to the
some
36-yard
bullshit,
line.
I should just ran this shit out.
Intended target. So how about that for a momentum?
Bro, get off my phone.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a
Bro,
tight
get off my
game.
phone.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their
What's wrong
opportunity
with
to
you?
take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Did he catch that?
35.
Oh, that was some
Now with
luck
6
shit.
seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the
They
field.
let him catch that
You know I'm
shit?
going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Here's throw.
Tough. Overtime. Tough. They ain't catch it, man. They don't give a fuck.
Teaching moment here.
They
Overtime
ain't catch
rules.
it, man.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had
They ain't
sudden
catch it,
death.
man.
First team to score
So,
wins, but
let's
no
go,
longer.
babe.
Now,
They ain't
if the
catch
team
it, man.
receives the ball scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets
you
a
that man
possession.
shot. Hey,
And after both teams
I
get a
ain't trying to
possession,
hear that
then
play,
we're into
boy.
sudden death.
You better
First
not
team to
lose this
score
motherfucker.
wins the game.
I know that. I'll beat somebody like that before with the kickoff. I'll beat somebody. I think I beat always like that.
The crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day.
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, I ran the kickoff back on this, and I beat somebody online like that.
Gets doubled,
No,
doesn't
dude
it?
was
At
sick.
least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown.
First fucking play. First fucking play. Fuck out, dickhead. Get off me. This is Chubb. This is...
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards
That
on the
was Chubb. Dang. I don't know about.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
We got everybody packed up, so Duke gonna do his thing. Duke gonna do his thing.
And able to push his way forward here.
Duke gonna do his thing.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, you're that ball carrier.
Dumbass play.
Football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, this part of the field. Taylor on 3rd down throws incomplete, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah. Fuck it. You got the march downfield, nigga. I got D.
So a big move here, playing to
You got
win
the
in
march
overtime. They're
downfield.
going to go for it on 4th down.
And then getting field goal range.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
Oh, you dickhead.
Hands of his receiver Landry. And now this is going to be close. The defense
didn't
says
get
they
that.
stopped him, and they did. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down, and now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up. You think are going to be successful? Not so far in this game.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground again.
Come here,
Carson.
dickhead.
Down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now what can Wilson do on the OT? And his throw's
You trying to
gonna
throw
be
that? Look at my boy
incomplete.
talking like, yeah,
And that's why he's got to be happy to
trying
have
to throw
back.
it
There
off
wasn't a
quick.
hole open in the zone.
You have
Look,
to
yeah,
think
get
on
this
early
thing.
downs like that, 1st down there.
My
need to be a
team
little
is
bit more
high.
careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Fucking was like, yeah, dickhead.
Again
Try
on
and
2nd
go.
and 10, it's Wilson. And an out
Oh!
run.
Make
And
the
he
fumble.
takes us up to the
That was too
40-yard
much of
line
a
before
oh,
being
man.
caught. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Man, make him fumble.
Before he works it past the 50.
Ain't that
Nice
motherfucker
play,
good?
12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
This is Carson.
Oh, come here. Yeah, he gonna win by a field goal.
Territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Fuck
Brandon, we
that.
talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true.
Yeah, you ain't breaking it. Yeah, he don't want to field goal.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The reception good for 7. It's third down. On third down.
Come here.
It's Carson, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one
Come here.
constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Get your field goal, man.
On second down, Wilson.
Oh, he was
Into
what?
the 20. Receiver complete. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now it's Carson.
Oh,
And
get
for one
your
of the few
field
times
goal,
here today, this
man.
one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now Wilson.
Oh, that was some bullshit.
And he's in the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in a...
Oh, run that back. I beat that nigga 14-0, man.